let's do this. I'm excited.
We might be about to go wrong with garlic bread.
Slop is a word I've used a lot in this challenge. And here I am on the final day, eating slop for breakfast. Which was surprisingly not too bad.
And it's all thanks to ChatGPT.
Yep, that's right. Today's £1 challenge features ChatGPT. Basically, I got a load of ingredients that I wasn't sure of how they'd work together, so thought ChatGPT could help me. I gave ChatGPT the ingredients I wanted it to use, plus the cupboard essentials, and got it to generate a few recipes. I decided on this pancake one. Unfortunately, it didn't account for the lack of binding agent, so I ended up with slop that had to be thrown away. I added a tiny bit of flour to try and bind it all together. It held its shape a bit better, but really, I still ended up with slop.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
Anyway, here's a quick look at my journey in Asda. Lord, it's hot today. I'm at Asda. 40 minutes it took me to drive here. 40 minutes I have come on this journey to finish this challenge. But yeah, 40 minutes to get here. That's why I have left this one till last, because there is no Asda near me whatsoever. Rules of the challenge are as follows. We have just £1 in order to get 3 meals of food. That's breakfast, lunch and dinner. I'm allowed to use staple goods at home such as oil, salt and pepper, occasionally a bit of butter, occasionally a bit of milk. Let's get in there, let's see what we can do, and let's be on our way. Final one, let's do this. I'm excited, in we go. This trip to Asda was interesting. When I got in, I went straight to the fruit and veg section, as I was led to believe you couldn't buy individual items by weight anymore. This was true of some things, like parsnips, which I really wanted to get, but carrots you could still buy. I saw this garlic bread and thought maybe I should look for other everyday value items. There were these pastes, but what am I going to do with chicken paste? It was pricey too. Continuing my search, I saw tinned food was pretty cheap, but settled on that rice pudding. I found some noodles, but they were out, until I noticed there was some hiding under the display on the floor. I checked the packet and they were fine, so they came with me. I went back for the garlic bread, and I had my items. I had 10 pence left, so I got a banana too. Although you can't pre-weigh, and I got the smallest banana I could, so it actually came to £1.01.
ChatGPT couldn't help me with this, but I've got garlic bread for lunch. And you know what? It looks like a really solid garlic bread baguette for only 37p. Obviously we've only used half of it because I did want some of it to go with dinner. Oh wow, this is a really solid garlic baguette. It's got a really good amount of garlic butter. I can't talk too much about the Asda Everyday Value range because I've only had the garlic bread and the rice pudding from it so far, and we all saw how that rice pudding turned out. That was all thanks to ChatGPT being just weird, quite frankly. It's meant to be super intelligent, but I guess I did give it the ingredients, so it did the best of what it could. But don't tell me to make pancakes when it's
literally not going to bind together and make pancakes. But here we are.
Really, honestly, you can't go wrong with garlic bread. Although we might be about to go wrong with garlic bread when it comes to dinner. Let's find a recipe right now, shall we? And see what ChatGPT comes up with. Please make, why am I saying please to it? Either way, please make a recipe using only half a stick of garlic bread, a chicken ramen packet, water, and you can use salt, pepper, and oil if required. Let's see what it does! Okay, so here's a simple recipe using the specified ingredient. Ramen with garlic bread cubes. That's kind of a cool idea. I mean, I kind of want something a bit more out there though. So let's say give me another recipe with the same ingredients. So we've tried 3 times and it's given me the same recipe every single time, even though I've asked for a different one. So yeah, let's get to dinner. Make this ramen with garlic bread croutons, which, you know what? Sounds pretty good to me. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, there's a few things that you could do to help. Like the video, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below. Doing any of those things will really, really help, and I'd appreciate you forever. Final meal in the £1 challenge. And we are having... Literally just tripped over my own feet there. Chicken flavour instant noodles! ChatGPT is getting me to pretty much make these with some garlic bread croutons, which actually is something I'd never thought of doing with garlic bread before, cooking it up and then frying it up to make some croutons. Pretty nice idea actually. I'll see you when it's made. Maybe a little basic, maybe a little beige, but overall pretty sexy looking plate of food. We follow ChatGPT to a T. The only thing I did add is the greenery is a little bit of parsley from my garden, but I just cut that from my garden so it didn't cost anything. Obviously we've tried the garlic bread, but yeah, some of it is toasted really well. Like this, it's a pretty nice looking crouton, I'm not gonna lie. The noodles, now normally you leave the broth, but ChatGPT told me to remove the broth. So here we go. We just have the noodles seasoned with a bit of salt and pepper. Bland, boring, but passable. Honestly, the broth with a little bit of wetness would have been quite nice with this, but let's try it with its garlic bread crouton. Really honestly, it's not half bad. There's not much to say about it. It is just noodles, slightly cold to be honest, but it is just noodles, chicken flavoured with some garlic bread mixed in rather than on the side. But hey, that's 3 meals for £1.1. I think we've done really well here. It's been an interesting final day. ChatGPT has certainly made things a bit more interesting. It's a shame about the breakfast, and to be fair, I didn't give it the best chance to make the best things possible, right? So that is definitely going to come in another video at some point. This has been a really fun challenge for me. If anything, I feel that it's proved that I can create something out of almost nothing. If there are ever any of those days where I'm really not sure what to make and I don't have much in the cupboards, then I'll just think back to these videos and try and be as inventive as I was for these. Granted, we haven't gone out with a bang, but we've done pretty well regardless. Guys, I honestly hope you've had as much fun as I had throughout the course of these 8 challenges. So do remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you can see when the new videos come out. They're usually every Friday. But as always, guys, you're the best. Take it easy, and I will see you soon.